Yeah.
Yeah, his left
Heavy
ear.
man, heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So watching this live right now, he's
No,
down.
that's
Is that
not
a
a
knockdown?
knockdown. No, that's a trip. That's a slip.
Tyson Fury put down Deontay Wilder. What round was that?
The third.
Third is Wilder. Wilder's bleeding out of his ear right now.
Yeah, out of his left ear.
Uh, he might stop Deontay, man. Fury had just put down Wilder in the third round. He went down a second time. The second knockdown it was more of a throwdown. The ref didn't call it a knockdown. But right now, Tyson Fury is the weight gain. Ooh, good right hands. He's just leaning in with big right hands on Wilder right now. Uh, he's pretty much controlling the fight on the inside. The outside, Wilder is just winging right hands. He looks pretty tired right now, man. But I'm curious to see if Tyson Fury. It's the fourth round right now. I'm curious to see if Tyson Fury just turn it up and go for the stoppage on Wilder. But you still got to be wary of that power, man. So I know Fury's walking him down. He's very confident. In the first couple rounds, Wilder was coming up a little bit short with his right hand, but the shots Fury is landing is buzzing it and hurting Wilder, and he's taking it to Wilder. That knockdown, it looked like it could have caught Wilder in the back of the head,
It was the back of the
but
head.
I'm watching it live, man, so I didn't get to see the replay. But it's the fourth round, and I would have thought that Fury, he's throwing just little one twos right now to the body. You would think he would probably try to be patient, try to set something up, his own right hand on Wilder, since that's the punch that hurt Wilder initially. But right now, he's allowing Wilder to rest on the inside, letting him recoup a little bit. Fury still walking down Wilder against the ropes right now. Fury's trying to throw the jab. He's trying to feint, throw a jab, and then come with a right hand. Wilder's against the ropes right now. Fury had him against the ropes. He let Wilder spin out. Wilder's still looking for the right hand, but it's so telegraphed right now, and that's all he has is just the 1-2. That's all he throwing is just the 1-2, and Fury is evading that right now. But Fury is allowing Wilder to, after he missed the 1-2, he's not capitalizing on it. I don't know if Fury's trying to pick his spots and look for something. Right now, Sugar Hill is telling him to feint a little bit, then come with the jab 1-2, a quick 1-2 down the middle on Wilder. But just looking at this, man, I would say Wilder's definitely in trouble. Just looking at both fighters right now, definitely give the advantage to Tyson Fury, man. Looks like just a stronger fighter in there right now. Oh yeah, that wasn't a knockdown. That was a slip right there in that one. Fury still wants to be careful, man, walking down a big puncher like that. But those feints and his jabs is throwing Wilder off. And then he's also the punches he's landing on Wilder is hurting him, and he is getting his attention. So, ooh, good right hand by Fury. Wilder is hurt, man. He might stop him. We're in round five right now. Fury landed a looping right hand on Deontay. Ooh, shit. Fury is just trying. He's just dogging Wilder right now, man. He's they're tangled up. He's working with one arm. He's holding. He's pushing and bullying Wilder around in the clinch. Good left hook by Fury. Wilder swinging with the right hand. He missed.
Wilder's like gas.
Yeah, he's Fury's making he up. Lennox is saying it right. He's making the Lennox Lewis telecast right now. He is making a rough fight.
Ooh, this like blood is leaking out of his
Did it
ear.
come out of his ear?
Yes, his left ear.
Oh, then he just knocked Wilder down with a body shot. Fury's going to stop Deontay Wilder in this round, man. Wilder's in deep trouble right now. It's a minute 40 left in the fifth round. Wilder's not showing no quit. He's walking towards Bayless. He's not stable at all. Right hand by Fury. Now Fury's throwing big shots on Wilder, then he's holding them and he's leaning and clinching them, and Wilder cannot break out of it. I thought Wilder would be strong enough to do it. Fury's showing us something totally different. Tyson Fury's going to stop Wilder, yo. He is mauling Wilder right now. Wilder's fending off. He's fighting them off. They're tangled up. Wilder's footwork is everywhere. He has no legs right now. Tyson Fury throw a quick 1-2. Wilder's initiating the clinch. Fury's trying to break out of it. He's trying to make Wilder fight. Good uppercut by Fury. Just missed. Wilder's against the ropes, man. He's get off those ropes.
I don't think Deontay Wilder even has the power to knock him out now.
My wife thinks that Wilder's power is probably stacked out right now because he is using his arms is just being used to initiate clinches and he's trying to get out the way of punches. He is throwing nothing right now. He is on the total defense. Good uppercut by Fury. Rock Wilder's head back. Kenny Bayless called the time. 1 point? Nah, man. I don't agree with that, man. Nah, I don't think that should have been a point taken, man. Y'all know I want Deontay Wilder to win, but Tyson Fury should not get a point taken for that. It's just a rough fight right now. I don't think should be. Wilder got to get off these ropes. He needs to spin out. Fury's walking him down. Fein, Fury should go to the body, man. If he really wants to get Wilder out of there, he needs to go to that body. But right now he's trying to set up a headshot. He's swinging. He's going for it. Wilder. Oh, good. Not a damn stream. I got the ESPN. Who's all up in here, man? Tyson Fury is dominating Deontay Wilder right now. That's the second knockdown. He knocked him down in this round with a body shot. Wilder's bleeding profusely from his ear, and he's spitting out a lot of blood as well. I don't know if it's a cut. Is it? Damn, he has a lot of blood coming out of his ear, man.
It's from that first punch that knocked him down, that shit that in the back of the head.
Let's go back to the knockdown. Round number 5, when Fury came in again. And here Fury comes in again. And he's looking for the spot.
Fury hit with a body shot and knocked him down, man. Let me see. Was he off balance?
Yeah, he was going backwards.
Yeah, but shit, if you fall down, though.
His equilibrium is just gone right now. He has no legs.
If there's a time to throw a right hand and go for the fences, Wilder should do it now, man. But I don't know if he even has the strength. He just looks weak right now.
He's just running.
Fury.
Not even...
Yeah, Fury just got to keep punching. Fury has to just keep punching and not let Wilder off the hook if he wants to get him out of there. And Andre Ward just said he needs to just swing, man, because he's not going to outbox him from the outside. On the inside, Fury, if anything, Wilder needs to just go out the same way he came in, trying to go for a knockout, man. Right now it's either knockout or get knocked out. But I don't think he can muster up a good right hand with his back on the ropes, though. Wilder needs to get that leverage, man. He needs to plant that back foot and turn into one. And being against the ropes, I think is going to hinder him from getting full throttle on his right hands. But I think he's so tired, he needs them ropes right now to help him stay up.
He can't even throw his right hand.
Yeah, Fury's not even allowing him space to throw the right hand properly. He's invading Wilder's space by stepping to him and just taking all that away. Now Wilder's in a position where he has to look out for Fury's right hand because Fury's setting him up with the right hand. And Fury's like looping it. Win, lose, or draw with this fight. And right now it looks like Tyson Fury's going to win the fight. He's definitely winning the fight. How will guys fight Wilder in the future not named Tyson Fury? Are they just going to try to step to him and just try to take the fight to him? You still got to respect the right hand. This doesn't take away the power of the right hand. This is Tyson Fury, man. This is why he's a special fighter. And everybody is proving that they cannot do this with Deontay Wilder. Fury has him against the ropes right now. He hasn't been in the corner. Wilder's back's been on the ropes pretty much the whole round. Went round 6, 50 seconds left. Tyson Fury's feigning. You would think, as tired as Wilder is, Fury should be able to find a home for a right hand. It's like if there's chance for the taking right now, right now it seems like the perfect opportunity for Fury to take it. Wilder looks visibly tired. Now he's resting his arm on the ropes briefly there, Wilder was. Oh, that hook affected him. It's like every punch, it's like another concussive punch might put Wilder down, man. The way he just reacted to that hook. Fury's sticking his tongue out, having fun. Fury's having fun up in here, man. Good hook by Fury. Wilder's visibly hurt going into the corner right now. Tyson Fury's dominating Deontay Wilder right now. Jay Jerk, what's good, bro? Official AJ up in here. Broderick Hunter. Tyson Fury's having his way with Deontay Wilder right now, man. JD's is talking to him right now. Back him up and throw the right hand. That's what JD's is telling Wilder to do right now. He definitely, I mean, it could be me, you, JD's. We all know that Wilder right now, if there's any time to throw something and land that right hand, it's time to do it right now. Fury's in the middle of the ring waiting. Wilder was still on his stool. Yeah, they're saying they have a busted eardrum. I mean, that's obvious. His good left hook. Fury's finding a home for this left hook, and he's catching Wilder pretty much every time with a left hook. He might throw a left hook straight right hand combination. Yeah, Wilder can't even. Every time he gets by the ropes, he scrapes the ropes. He's falling into the ropes. His equilibrium is definitely off right now. Fury has the right now. Fury has the right hand going from where he can loop it over the top, and he has that left hook going, and he can lead with both of them right now. Good jab by Fury. If Fury just puts together a flurry, I think he'd get Wilder in trouble. Wilder needs the dramatic of the dramatic right now. He needs the dramatic of the dramatic right now, man, just to even turn this fight around. But right now, Tyson Fury is completely controlling this fight. Yeah, these right hands have nothing on them, man. Wilder's right hands have nothing on them as of right now. The ones that he's throwing, just the velocity of them just looks just slow, predictable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fury just puts. He stopped it.
Yeah.
What? Nah, I don't like that stoppage, man. I thought Fury was winning the fight. Tyson Fury just stopped Deontay Wilder. Props to Tyson Fury, man. He went in there and did his thing. I would like to see. They're talking about having a third fight. I'm not sure what Wilder wants to do, but you guys know I'm gonna stay consistent. I want to see undisputed. So Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. If that fight can happen, let's make that happen, man. I want undisputed. The Gypsy King Tyson Fury stops Deontay Wilder, man. He literally said this what he was going to do, man. Like it's like Babe Ruth calling his shot, right? Calling the home run shot. What round was it? 7th?
Mm-hmm.
Tyson Fury stops Deontay Wilder in the 7th round. Oh, somebody threw the towel in? Hold on, y'all. I'm watching it. It looked like Kenny Bayless stopped it. Then they're saying somebody about a towel. Mark Breland threw it in?
He said he was going to, and then the ref stepped in. Bill was about to throw the towel in, and then Kenny Bayless just stepped in.
Tyson Fury, man, just stops Deontay Wilder. Wow.
He was turning to his corner and saying, "Why did you do that?" The bottom line is that the
But with that
stoppage
said, though, I'm gonna still support Deontay Wilder, man.
Vegas style, but this was
I want to still support Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury just proved that he's shit the best heavyweight in the world right now. So now we know. See, now the answers are getting. Now we're getting the answers that we want.
saying, "Why did you do that?" To Mark Greenland and to JD's, the guys who have been by his side every step of the way in Tuscaloosa. The ride is over for
Yeah, Wilder was visibly upset. Now there was no quitting Wilder. There's no brownie points, but there was no quit. There was no I don't want to fight no more. I'm a act like I'm hurt and stay down. And he wanted to fight even after the knockdowns. Even when he went back to his corner, he asking, "Hold on, y'all stop the fight." So he was visibly wanted to fight. Tyson Fury to me proved that he's the best heavyweight in the world right now. Period. He just proved it tonight. I know people say Anthony Joshua. I think Fury beats Anthony Joshua.
doesn't make sense to go on and look back, or even worse,
Tyson Fury, man.
back to Deontay when it ended up
And I said the way I think to beat Deontay Wilder is you have to get to him before he gets to you. I know that sounds simplistic. That's kind of like, yeah, but you're gonna have to knock him out. Trying to go in there and trying to just coast to some type of decision type thing against him, I never thought that'd be good enough to beat him. I think Wilder's one of those guys where to beat him, you're gonna have to knock him out before he gets to you. And I just didn't think Tyson Fury would be the guy to carry out that game plan. I was wrong, but that game plan did work, and that's to get to Wilder and you got to knock him out. And Tyson Fury, man, he power boxed tonight. He didn't box and move. He power boxed, meaning step into Wilder. He was boxing him, moving when he had to, but he was,
and here you see it. You don't just go back in the corner and hold up your hands and stay there because
yeah, because Wilder was hurt. He was trying to get a rest, man. It was a good 1-2 by Fury, then another 1-2, and then a body shot to Wilder, then a left hook to Wilder. Wilder came back with a left hook, then Fury paused with a jab, and Kenny Baylor stepped in. Yeah, Wilder's eyes was just, man, Fury put a beating on him, man.
straight punch down the middle, barrage of punches, and that
This isn't nothing about, I'm not going to blame it on no weight. He went in there and just got beat by Tyson Fury, proved he was a better fighter. Mr. Natty Turner, what's good, bro? He says Wilder never recovered from the first knockdown behind the head. Yeah, he never recovered from that. Never. Kendrick Johnson said it was a beatdown. Yes, it was. Tom Martin says, I need to watch this replay. Kenny A says, same way AJ got beat. EBKT Black, Tyson Fury stops Deontay Wilder, man. The best said LDBC is down, laughing my ass off. No, I don't think that, none whatsoever. It's another boxing match, another Saturday night. A lot of the guys in the LDBC been boxing fans for 30 plus years, man. So if you think because of one of our favorite fighters lost that we gonna stop talking about boxing, we'd have done that decades ago, man. So Tyson Fury, 7th round TKO, proves he's the best heavyweight in the world. Period. You see what happens when we just get the questions answered? We don't have to sit here and, I think this guy beat, I think this guy, I think he's a bum. Just get him in the ring. Now it's over with. Fury whooped him. He whooped Deontay Wilder tonight. But I'm still a Deontay Wilder fan. So if you guys, I don't know if some haters up in here think I'm about to stop making videos and all that. Come on, man. Knock it off. I'm going live right now as he was getting beat. You know what I mean? But Tyson Fury did his thing, man. He roughed up Wilder. He made it a physical fight like he said he would do. The man just pretty much went in there and did everything he said, man, which is pretty damn impressive, man. He's done this now. He's done it to Klitschko. Now he's done it to Deontay Wilder. And pretty much won both of those fights easily because he easily won this fight. Maybe the first round was debatable, maybe, but it was pretty much Tyson Fury's fight, man. Yeah. So the corner threw the towel in. But did Bayless see the towel, or was it kind of like simultaneously they?
He saw the towel.
Oh, okay, yep, he saw it. So Bayless saw the towel. Yeah. So was it JD's or was it Breland? Was it the white dude right there? Was it D's?
I can't see.
Who actually threw it? It was his corner threw it, but I'm trying to see who exactly in his corner threw it. But really, man, I'm not gonna sit here and nitpick about no damn Fury is going to stop Wilder, man. Based on the legs, based on his legs not being there, based on Wilder's wrestling against the ropes, couldn't really find his right hand at all, and pretty much every punch Fury started to throw was buzzing Wilder, whether it was the jab, the left hook, the right hand. Once I seen the left hook start to buzz Wilder, it was like, damn. Yes, Tom Martin, I agree. I want to see undisputed. See, I'm consistent with mine. I've been saying I want undisputed. A lot of people thought because I was a Wilder fan, I only wanted to see it because of Wilder. Well, yeah, I'm a Wilder fan. Of course, I want to see him in undisputed, but I still want to see undisputed. So I want to see Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, or the winner out of Anthony Joshua Pulev. And I still want to see Dillian White fight Deontay Wilder. Everything I was saying before as a Wilder fan, I still want to see the same stuff. I still would like to see Wilder versus Joshua one day. A lot of those fights. Just like the other day, I said I still wanted to see Povetkin versus Wilder. He said Wilder. I'm listening to the interview. Wilder said the best man won tonight. He said something about his leg. Hold on. I wonder what the hell is wrong with Wilder, man. Like this bleeding out of his ear thing.
He got punched in the back of the head.
Yeah, I know, but I want to know what the medical.
Probably ruptured his eardrum, or he's probably concussed. Both of those things will make you bleed out your ears.
Still want to see the champ, man. You know what I mean? You had a nice, successful run.
He has a rematch clause.
Yeah, they're talking about the rematch clause, but I don't know, man. The first fight I thought was a legit draw. I thought Wilder won. I mean, I thought Fury won 7 out of those 12 rounds, but the 2 knockdowns had it a draw. And then this fight, I thought Fury pretty much won every round, and he started to really just dominate, like dominant rounds too. Equaled him with the knockdowns, busted his eardrum, swelled his face up, and probably the first round was debatable. So out of all those rounds combined from both fights, Tyson Fury, to me, overwhelmingly won pretty much a lot of the rounds. So I'm not sure an immediate rematch, because this wasn't like the first one was controversial. This was a definitive victory. But I want to see undisputed, man. John Aristotle, you were right, bro. Well, actually, you got it wrong because you said Fury by decision, but now you got it right though. Fury went in there and did his thing, and all the attributes that you had texted me earlier, they shine through tonight. So you were definitely right. I just thought that Deontay Wilder would come through with a right hand. You know what I mean? Good night, Irene. We go home. But Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury did his thing. I ain't trying to hear this though, Tyson. You did your thing. You did this after Klitschko, bro. I ain't trying to hear you sing though. Props to Tyson Fury though, man. Proved to me he's the best heavyweight in the world right now. Let me see. Mumbo Jumbo says, did the weight made Wilder gas? No, man, you know what I thought was happening to Wilder? He was getting hit. Yeah, he was getting hit and backed up. It could have, but I'm not going to see. Now, I don't think it did. Because I've always been saying that, well, put it like this. My opinion is always thought that Wilder was fighting too light. We could be wrong, but shit. In his other fights when he was 228, 229, yes, he's never been 231, but 228, 229, 226, he won all those fights by knockout. And Spilka was one of the fights, you know what I mean? So I thought that as a fan, I've been calling for him to fight at this weight for years. But I think it was a lot of Tyson Fury that made him gas out, and it wasn't just 231. I'm not gonna blame the 231. I'm gonna say it was Tyson Fury and his game plan that made Wilder gas out. He's putting heat and pressure on Wilder. Fury realized that Wilder needs room to let the right hand go. Although I did say that Wilder can land short right hands, even Fury was taking that away. The long right hand, the short right hand, by stepping to him, being aggressive, and putting the hurt back on Wilder. Go ahead, Fury. Go ahead, get your sing on, man. I can't, you earned it, man. You stopped Deontay Wilder, so I can't. Profit in the super chat with the 7.99 says, "Damn, I'm shocked how this fight went. Wilder's a good sport and tough dude. Hopefully, Fury and AJ fight each other. Fury is the man right now." I agree. I definitely agree. PC Jacob says, "No undisputed." Man, I want to see it, man. You see it, PC. I stay consistent. People just thought I was saying I wanted to dispute it because it was Wilder. Well, yeah, of course I do, because I'm a Deontay Wilder fan, but I'm a fan of Undisputed as well. So I want Undisputed. I don't want to see the rematch right away. I want to see Undisputed, to be honest with you. Yes, Dean didn't. The first knockdown was a shot behind the head, and I think that broke Wilder's eardrum. Yeah, that's what my wife was saying as well. As Clayton says, definitely Undisputed, no rematch. God of War says finally he got beat. Yeah, he got beat. So the
Still don't got no legs.
Yeah, he got beat. So there's gonna be a lot of social media is about to go crazy, man. It's gonna be a whole bunch of memes, gonna be a whole bunch of you know what I mean, people going at other people online. So it's YouTube. I've been here for 10, 11 years making videos, man. So after every big knockout or every big upset or let me see. JD says, just imagine if AJ hits Wilder with his combinations. Yeah, it'll probably hurt him and get him out of there. But we been knew that though, JD. That's just like saying, what if Wilder hits Anthony Joshua with a clean, straight right hand? You know what I mean? The question was just who can get to who first. And if you just, like I said, I've always thought the way to beat Wilder is just get to him. You just got to get to him first. Don't worry. I mean, you want to worry about the right hand, but just enough to where you're being defensively aware. But be more involved in your own right hands and left hooks. Try to hurt him, knock him out. And that was the way to beat him, knocking him out. Or stopping him. I know, well, people are going to say, oh, no, his corner threw it in. But looking at that fight, man, Wilder was on verge of being stopped, in my opinion. So, yeah, I was wrong about this prediction. But I knew that Tyson Fury is a courageous dude, very courageous. And if there's anybody that was going to take a chance in the heavyweight division against Wilder by stepping to him and fighting him without, but I thought once he got hit, he would revert back. And I was wrong about that, but I wasn't wrong about him being crazy enough to go in there and try it. And that's what he did. But I was wrong about him getting hit a few good times and then say, all right, I had enough of this shit. Let me go outbox. Because the right hands he did get hit with, he took them. But I don't think it's a safe bet for Wilder's next opponent, whoever that is, to think that, hey, I can probably get in there and take one of those too, Let's see here. MC Schwartz says they want to see Ruiz versus Wilder. I'd like to see that fight. Andy Rodriguez.
Wilder versus White.
Yeah, I want to see Wilder versus White. I wonder if White will still want to fight. Oh, White. Oh, man. Speaking of talking shit, boy, Dillian White is going to be talking hella shit. Dillian White's going to be talking hella shit. Mr. MLD 1972 says Wilder looks shot. JD says that's what happens when you don't train to win rounds and get gassed by your power. Or that's what happens when you have Tyson Fury in front of you being aggressive, walking you down and able to land good shots. Fisher Jr. says, "Stop trying to redeem yourself, Mr. Box today. You're a Wilder fanboy."
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell that means. I guess I'm a Larry Holmes fanboy and
Boxing fan boy.
boxing fanboy. Like, come on, man, you're gonna need more than that. I've been on here for 11 years, bro. You think guys who I was a fan of, you think this is the first loss in 11 years? Come on, man, knock it off. Been a fan for over 30 years. Uh, Fabisi says took Wilder's power from him, took distance from him, forced him backwards. The punishment and the fatigue took his legs from him. Ref should have stopped it sooner. Wilder too tough for his own good. Showed a lot of heart, man. But Fury showed even more. Damien Omen says British King singing Bye Bye American Pie. James Roos says the UK trolls have arrived. Best man won. Let's get undisputed. Yeah, I know they gonna come. They come on. Big Nick, what's up, bro? As Clayton says, and to think Wilder was mocking Joshua when he lost against Ruiz. John Aristotle says, "Hey, no Wilder crapping. The man took a butt whooping, but doesn't mean you should crap on him. But they will, bro. But it ain't gonna stop me from being a Deontay Wilder fan. So Dean Denton says, I'm glad your wife saw that shot behind the head. No one is saying anything, even during the fight. All the belts in the UK now. Yes, they are. JD says, Wilder's too inactive, Mr. Boxing today. Yeah, man, I thought he should have been taking more fights to try to get to that 50-0 mark. Even fight like the Kalnakis, just fight some up and come guys, the way Larry Holmes used to do when he used to fight guys like David Bay and Carla Truth Williams and Tim Witherspoon before he was Tim Witherspoon, guys like that, just giving guys shots and opportunities, even the Marvis Frazier's. He would get ridiculed for a lot of these opponents, but just to stay busy and active while you set up those big fights. But Wilder would just be inactive, but no excuses for me, man, because I thought even with the inactivity, he was still the best heavyweight, in my opinion, up until tonight. And Tyson Fury, uh, speaking of inactivity, was out the sport for a while and came back, had some tune-ups and training camps, and look where he is now. Punch Quote says, Fury took a page out of Ward's book, went right into the power, and took it away. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. A la Ward versus Kovalev, damn near. MC Schwartz says Vlad needs to come back. Rob Plant says, Mr. B, what I tell you. Yeah, you're right, Rob. You was right. Rich H says AJ would have beat Wilder anyway and quicker than Fury. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I think I still think Wilder gets there. I gets to AJ quicker. But now that AJ has seen this happen to Wilder now, the dynamic can be different. But what are you gonna say?
I think that AJ would have got knocked down with the first right hand in the first round.
Yeah, my wife thinks AJ is very chinny, man. But hey, I still want to see. Look, I still want to see all those fights, regardless if Wilder lost. Rob Plant says, where is BFTB? BFTB will be on, man. BFTB ain't gonna run. Shout out to my man, BFTB, the best fight, the best. He's a huge Wilder fan. He'll be on there. That dude ain't gonna run, man. Big Nick says, but big up Wilder. He is a warrior. I think his corner should have stopped it earlier. Let me see. Fabisi says Josh was more dangerous offensively, but he relies on blocks and parries and catches rather than moving his head. So it's whether he gets into mid-range consistently or whether he walks onto a right. And that's, I think, he would probably do first is walk onto a right before he's able to let his shots go. But maybe if he can set things up with jab and rely on some long distant power shots before he tries to move in for the hooks and uppercuts that he likes to throw. But a Wilder and AJ thing has always been, again, like I said, I've always said that the way I think to beat Wilder is taking a fight to him. I just didn't think Fury was the guy to carry out that game plan effectively with his power shots. I was wrong, but I've always thought that was a way to beat Wilder. The Beyonder says, shout out to Wilder, true warrior. Fury stuck to his plan and got the W. Awesome fight. Yeah, it was a good fight. Wilder showed heart though. Yes, he did. Big Nick says, but I don't think us UK's dudes should reveal Revel and Wilder's loss. But they will though. But it's boxing, man. It's just, like I always say, man, it's like when the Packers play the Vikings, man. It's just a huge rivalry. So, it is what it is. Mala2243 says Wilder kept pulling straight back with his hands down, amateur mistake. And that's something he's been doing his whole career. He's just been quick enough and agile enough and elusive enough to get out the way. One telling thing to me in this was Fury started to find a home for his left hook. And Wilder couldn't even stop it, man. And once I saw that, I'm like, damn, now he's getting the left hook work. I mean, Wilder already had to deal with the feints, the jab, the right hand, the leaning on him started to take effect. Then once I saw that Fury was able to lead with power left hooks, I'm sitting there watching, like, you guys can hear me during the commentary saying he's going to stop him. Because if you can't get out. Now Wilder couldn't get out of the way of anything. Not even so. He was just a sitting target. And it's hard to try to muster up a big right hand when you can't get out of the way of nothing to even get space and get your thoughts together, even throw a right hand. You know what I mean? So Derek Bailey, salute. Loke Dog says Wilder got a lot of things to fix. Let's see how he deals with the loss. I think Wilder's Wilder, bro. I hear what you're saying. You might be right, but I think he is who he is. He's going to live and die fighting the way that he fights, which is awkward, relying on big right hands. But he does have skill to set it up. He's going to need a little bit of room, whether it's 6 inches or 5 feet. He just needs some room to, get to turn his hip with the punch. He's still human. He's still, when he get caught, you still can hurt him. Okay, Duipa busted his eyes up. Molina stunned him. He got knocked down early in his career. He got stopped in amateur before. So I've never been on the train of you can't hurt Deontay Wilder. No, come on now. And I still think the way, even after this fight, whether he fixes things or not, I still think the way to beat Deontay Wilder is knock him out before he knocks you out. You're going to have to stop him. I just think going 12 rounds, you're just gambling, man, trying to think that you can just last the 12 and win a decision. I think that's a huge gamble to take. So even though he lost another Wilder fight that ended by somebody being stopped, you know what I mean? Like it almost has to end that way with him when you fight him. But Mr. Boxing, what about the Stavern? And okay, yeah, 2 fights, but then he fought Stavern again, and you see what happened in that fight. And then even with the Fury fight, he went down hard twice in that fight. So at the very least, you're gonna get put on your ass, or you have to put him on his ass. Let me see here. Yeah. Hello there says Wilder got exposed as the fraud that he is. Okay, so now you're just taking away from Tyson Fury's glory. That's fucked up. You're going to take away from Tyson Fury? Or how about you just say Tyson Fury proved that he's the best heavyweight in the world? So did Vladimir Klitschko get proved that the fraud he was the night he lost to Tyson Fury? Come on, man. You sound silly, man. I clearly heard Wilder say the best man won. I'm not sure what excuses he had. I mean, every fighter is going to talk about, trust me, when Tyson Fury starts, as the weeks go by, he starts talking about how his camp really went, because everybody before, come on, boxing fans. Come on, y'all. We've been watching these fights for decades, some of us. We all know, leading up into the fight, I had the best training camp. I'm in the best shape of my life. I sparred such and such rounds. I had good spar. We all know that. Then after the fight, whether they win or lose, they'll start to reveal things that didn't go right in the training camp. Why? Because that is realistic. Things do not go just 100% in training camp. And I hope you guys aren't naive to believe that. I don't care who it is. Ray Leonard, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, George Foreman, whoever, Vinny Paz, whoever, Roy Jones, it doesn't matter. You never have just 100% training camp where there's no nicks and bruises and tough days and rough days. So I'm sure Fury will start saying some things that didn't go right in his camp. I'm sure there's a lot of things that went well, but I'm sure there's some things that he could have fixed or probably wanted done better. So I think Wilder will, whatever he's saying, at the end of the day, he said the best man won, and that's what matters. Uh, Big Nick says, this is what happens when you fall in love with your power. He should never have put on that extra weight. He didn't need it. 220 max, very similar mistakes to AJ. Little correlation there, but I just think that, well, shit, even though that I thought it, I could be wrong, but I always thought that Wilder could fight between 225, 230, based on the other fights I've seen him fight in those weight ranges. Um, you know what, man? Big Nick, I just think Tyson Fury proved that he was a better fighter, man. Like, I hear what you're saying, but I just think he proved that he was a better fighter. And I'm looking at what I saw tonight, I would think that game plan would have worked, whether it was Wilder was 222 or 215 or 231. To be honest with you, like, Wilder wasn't fat. He wasn't, you know what I mean? He doesn't really come out and fight at a Joe Frazier type of pace. You know, he's calm and collected with the way he delivers his offense. But Fury forced a fast-paced fight and some physicality that Wilder wasn't expecting. Or Wilder thought that he would be able to deal with it much different, and he wasn't. He wasn't able to. Big Nick says that was a mauling. Yes, it was. Dawson says Wilder humbled. I've always looked at Wilder as a humble warrior, man. Does he scream bomb squad? Did he have a lot of confidence? Yes, because to be a fucking heavyweight champion, you have to be the most insane, confident motherfucker on the planet Earth, like Tyson Fury is. You know what I mean? So I expect them to talk their shit when they have to, but I've always viewed Wilder as a humble fighter. And by humble, I know humble has a lot of different meanings to it. I don't mean meek. I just mean somebody that appreciates the respect from the fans. But that's just what I saw, Dawson. I can't tell you what you saw. So if you think that's what happened, then hey, it is what it is. The Beyonder says, I wonder what he meant about having issues before the fight. I think he said his legs. Yeah, I did hear him say that. So some people may say that's an excuse, but then he also said the best man won. And regardless of what he said, I'm the type to just look at the end result. And the end result was he got beat up pretty bad in this fight. Let me see here. Hello there says UK rules the heavyweight division. Yes, they do. They got all the titles. That's irrefutable. That's not, I can't even debate that. That's it. That's irrefutable. Joseph Bacon says referee wasn't doing his job right, taking a point and not bringing the doctor in. Yeah, man, that taking a point. Fury, and I was saying that during the fight. Fury should not have got a point taken. That was ridiculous, man. I didn't like Kenny Bayless taking a point away. Southside Sniper says, hopefully Wilder fight Dillian now. I would love to see that fight. Edemanuel Ebenezer says I'm laughing. So he's ecstatic that Wilder lost the fight. There's gonna be a lot of fans like that, so it is what it is. But what I'm not gonna do is let me see. Mala2243 says AZ, I fear for Wilder's safety. Good on Breland for throwing the towel in. Yeah, man, once I saw that bleeding and the way his face was swelled up and the way he was just reacting to everything, even the punches that Tyson Fury was missing was just shifting Wilder's body. And it was like just in anything that landed on him was just hurting him and pushing him back. And that's when you know that you're in trouble, man, where just everything is moving you and pushing you. And body shots returns. My man Vince says Wilder didn't quit. Nobody, I repeat, no one can fight with a busted eardrum. Your equilibrium is gone. I definitely agree. And Wilder definitely didn't quit. Definitely didn't. He was trying to fight. He was looking like, why the hell are you stopping the fight? He didn't turn his back. He didn't, walk away from the ref. He wasn't doing any of that. He showed that he wanted to fight. After every knockdown, he was up ready to fight. My man Calix Boxing, aka Run Up the Score 21, says complete beatdown. Easy work for Fury. Much love to Wilder for the heart. Shot was behind the ear. Exactly the punch he caught Fury with in the first fight.
No.
Mepobi says shout out to Mr. Boxing though. Appreciate that. Roger Cesar replay. Let me see. Be Easy says Wilder was never the same after the eardrum got busted. Yeah, he definitely wasn't. Definitely wasn't. Just looked slower, looked more hesitant. Just he almost forgot about his own damn right hand where he just went defense mode. He was trying to get out the way and hold and just it was almost like Wilder had the look on his face and his body language like just hold on, you know what I mean? Just give me a second to regroup type of thing. Let me see. Nah, Adam Mo, I disagree, man. You said respect to Wilder, but this is what happens when you fight poor opposition and don't test yourself against the best consistently. Wilder can beat Fury. No, okay, bro, I understand that's your opinion, but no, this is what happens when you fight Tyson Fury. We need this. Look, man, you're taking away from Tyson Fury's win by saying Wilder didn't fight anybody. See, this is what y'all do with the people that Wilder fights. It's like now you're never going to give nobody credit for anything, man. So now pretty much what you're saying is Tyson Fury just beat Wilder, who really wasn't that good from the start. No, he was that good from the start, man. The highest KO percentage any heavyweight title holder in the history, 10 straight title defenses. He went into his 11th title defense tonight when he lost. Come on, man. And then who was all these fights who he's supposed to prove himself against? All these dudes are fighting each other. They're pretty much all on par with each other. There's about 3 or 4 that we thought they were at the top of the top. And only Tyson Fury and Wilder have fought each other out of the top 3. AJ hasn't fought Wilder nor Fury yet. So no, I'm not going to take away from Tyson Fury's win, man. This was a legacy win. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. That doesn't make any sense. St. Cruz, what's good, man? Timothy Thomas says, Mr. Box, in my opinion, Wilder fought far too many bums. So obvious. I mean, well, they think everybody fights as a bum. They think Luis Ortiz is a bum, Duke was a bum, Spilk was a bum. Whoever he beats, they think he's a bum. So you're never going to win. When people think that, you're never going to win them over. Sure. Callie Sutherland sends Wilder's a bum. Okay, Callie. So again, another fan who's taken away from Tyson Fury's legacy win. It makes no sense. Your hate for Wilder is taken away from Tyson Fury. You don't get it, man. You just don't get it. Your hate is blinding you. Now, if you want to say, you thought Wilder fought like this, he didn't do this right, well, that's something else. But to call the dude or to think he's a bum, you're taking away Tyson Fury's greatness. Look, Joseph Bacon, man, you could say Ortiz was 80. He was still a difficult style matchup. He was still a solid top heavyweight, not just by me, but when you watch these fights on TV and they're putting up the top heavyweights, or you read magazines or you read these boxing websites and have the top heavyweights, when you go on box with all this shit, they have him in there. Not me. They have him in there. Guys were nervous to step in the ring with him. A power punching, crafty heavyweight that doesn't rely on Joe Frazier type of motor. He fights calm, cool, and relaxed. At his age, he's able to fight like that. Plenty of guys have turned down not to want to fight him for different reasons, because they didn't have a long enough training camp, because he doesn't speak English, so I mean, you can, try to find little chinks though, man, but that is still a solid win. 2 solid wins, to be honest with you. Let me see. God of War says Ortiz didn't do anything since 2015. Well, if you think he didn't do anything since 2015, then there's a lot of heavyweights in that top 10 that didn't do anything since 2015. Timothy Thomas says, Mr. Boxing, please look at Wilder's poor fundamentals in this fight. Please, Mr. Boxing. What is there to really look at? I just looked at what is there to look at that's different from the other fights that I've seen? Only thing different about this is Tyson Fury just put a beat down on him. What are you going to tell me that we don't already know? That he doesn't slip punches the traditional way? That he doesn't hold his guards up the traditional way? All this shit that we already know. His best ability or his key to him winning his fights was his awkwardness and him being unconventional and making it work for him. We all know that he doesn't have your traditional skill set of a boxer. When you go into the gym and they teach you the fundamentals on day one, you know, when you go to the gym, we already know that, bro. So I don't need to watch it. I've been knowing that going into the fight, seen it during the fight, and I still know it after the fight. And going into his next fight, he's going to fight the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is who he is. It's got him this far, and he will exit the sport fighting like that. St. Cruzan said he looked sluggish from the start. But you know what, St. Cruzan, bro? A lot of guys, Fury has the ability to make a lot of guys look a little bit slow, a little bit sluggish. And could it be the 231? I don't know. Possibly. I just think Wilder just had to, I don't know, man. He just had to react against somebody that was there to put the heat on him and was evading his best shots and was able to land Tyson Fury, able to land his big shots. And he started to back Wilder up. He was out hustling Wilder. He was mauling him, walking him backwards, pushing him backwards, landing quick 1-2, start throw that hook, was landing some good body shots. Wilder was trying to be calm, but Fury wouldn't let him. And then he wasn't giving him room to really extend on big right hands. He took his space away from him. Let me see here. Yes, Nick Diaz, I agree. Fury was better. I can sit here and talk to him blue in the face, man. But yeah, Fury was the better fighter. I think he's the best heavyweight in the world right now. Yeah, Best says Mr. Boxing Wilder needs to change the coach for a more technical coach. Well, shit, man, you can't get more technical than Mark Breland. He was a technical fighter using his jab, tall for his weight class. I just think, man, you can try to sharpen some things up. And I thought Wilder looked a lot more sharper in his fight with Ortiz, the fight the rematch. He looked sharp in that fight. Kept his defense and his arms closer together, a little bit more poised. You know, even though he was losing the rounds, he still looked more polished in that fight. This fight, he was kind of gangly with his arms and his stance and the way he was holding his arms, but I've seen him do it before. Fury just outfought him, man. And a lot of this is due to Fury. I mean, he can have any coach in there, man. Like, these fighters know each other, man. I just think it was a lot to do with Fury, you guys. Detroit versus everybody. What up, though? He says, who next for Fury? Because AJ don't want no smoke. Me, personally, I would love to see Undisputed. But what they have on the slate right now is they talking about Dillian White was a guy is supposed to be next in line. But now Dillian White has a fight with Povetkin. So I'm not sure if Fury's going to take some type of voluntary. And he can pick anybody in the WC rankings. I think they have to at least be top 15 when it's voluntary, either 10 or 15 when it's voluntary, and then go into fighting the mandatory, which will be Dillian White or Povetkin. Haplotype, what's up, man? He says Wilder was losing, but bad stoppage in my opinion. Mala2243, but Haplo, I thought he was going to get stopped though, man. I thought Fury was going to stop Wilder. God of War says Wilder can still win the rematch. Let us enjoy this moment. It's all love. Huge respect for coming online. Oh, definitely gonna come online, man. Definitely gonna come online. I've seen dudes shut their channels down. Like literally, I'm not even bullshitting you. Over the years, being on here for 10, 11 years, Haplotype can attest to this. And I see my man Mixed Stroke Vision up in here. He can attest to this as well. And some of you guys have been on here watching and uploading videos. I've seen uploaders shut their channels down when the guy they make all their videos about loses fights, especially devastating losses like this one, or like the way Pacquiao lost to Marquez, or the way AJ lost to Ruiz the first fight. Like I've seen dudes shut their channels down. Timothy Thomas says, do we need to see a third fight? In my opinion, not right away. That was definitive. And furthermore, that first fight, I thought score-wise, it was a draw. But if you go by the rounds, I had Fury winning 7 rounds. So he won 7 rounds of the first fight, but he did get knocked down twice. Then I thought he pretty much swept this whole fight, and he dominated physically, strategic. I mean, just every way possible. The first round possibly being debatable. It was a first round fill out. Rather than that, I think he's dominated Wilder more out of the 2 fights. Combine them both. Javier Jimenez says, Mr. Boxing, Mr. Boxing, do you, Joshua, will be next for Fury? Because kept saying he wanted Joshua next week, or Joshua next. I'm not sure. Joshua has Pulev, and I would love to see Undisputed, man. So my man Mick Strogovic says, yeah, a lot of these dudes corny. Then he also, let me see what else you said, bro. He said Fury just better, and he did exactly what he needed to push him back and use your size. I want AJ versus Fury. I second that. I want to see the Undisputed as well. AZ said, let's hope for Undisputed next. Yeah, I would love to see it. All right, man. A memorable Saturday night. Tyson Fury shocks, drops the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury, the new WBC heavyweight champion of the world. In my opinion, the best heavyweight throwing down right now. Try to go live tomorrow, man. Till next time, y'all be easy. I'm gone.